Welcome to stage 9 of La Vuelta 20. Back to the plains today with a stage that looks ideal for the sprinters. 157 flat kilometres with no categorised climbs. It's a rare opportunity for Sam Bennett and the rest of the fast men to go for glory. Only 2 riders got into the day's breakaway, representing the 2 wildcard teams. Juan Felipe Osorio from Burgos BH and Aritz Bagoes from Caja Rural, who already got away on stage 3. The duo quickly building a lead of around 5 minutes, but the peloton had them on a tight leash. The gap slowly coming down, the sprint teams playing a bit of cat and mouse with the front 2. Everything apparently under control then, but this was a timely reminder that there are no easy stages on a Grand Tour. Hector Saez, a teammate of Bagoes, caught up in a crash, and so too was Pascal Ackermann, one of the main contenders for today's sprint shootout. Osorio and Bagoes still had 3 minutes in hand as they rolled through the intermediate sprint, 65k from the finish line. The favourites simply trying to stay out of trouble today. Birthday boy Primoz Roglic looking relaxed after his impressive stage win yesterday. The only man to have a little dig was Dylan van Baarle, a teammate of the race leader Richard Carapaz. Heading towards the business end of the stage, the sprint trains began to get organised. De Koning Quick-Step working for Bennett, the stage 4 winner, and UAE Team Emirates hoping to tee up Jasper Philipsen, who was so close last week. Ackermann of course in there despite his crash, but Bennett definitely the man to beat. The 2 breakaway riders were finally caught with a shade over 20 kilometres remaining. Very difficult for anybody to attempt a late move, the speed approaching 50 kilometres an hour. Bora Hansgrohe putting the hammer down in the final, looking to guide Ackermann to his 7th win of 2020. A bit of pushing and shoving on the final run-in. Bennett squeezing through a gap as he and Ackermann made a final dash to the line.
Bennett is all over the place in this sprint, trying to get himself on the right wheel. Morcow is there, big move on the right-hand side by Magnus Cort, and now Sam Bennett goes. Here goes Pascal Ackermann. Ackermann in the middle against Sam Bennett. Ackermann goes for the line, and it's going to be a double victory in the Vuelta for Sam Bennett.
Well, it looked like a 50th career victory for Sam Bennett, but the race commissaires decided otherwise. In the end, the Irishman was relegated for barging into Emils Leipins in the sprint. And it was Germany's Pascal Ackermann celebrating his very first victory at La Vuelta.
No, I didn't expect it because Sam was just in front, but when I saw the video behind, it wasn't a fair action of him, and I think now in this case, after all the crashes in the last weeks, we have to take care about the other guys, and if there is no hole, we have to stop. I'm really happy about this victory and also for my team because they did an amazing job today and they did all from the front, and I'm happy to give something back today.
Ackermann taking victory ahead of the emerging generation of sprinters, Gerben Thiessen, Max Canter and Jasper Philipsen. Bennett relegated to the bottom of that group, coming 110th. No changes overall, even if Roglic had a minor mechanical late in the day. 13 seconds, still the gap to the leader Carapaz.